Hello everyone and welcome back to Revise Enterprise. In today's video, we're going to be having a look at GCSE Edexcel Business Studies and helping students that are studying this qualification. We're going to be focusing on Theme 1, Investigating Small Business. And what we're going to do is have a look at seeing if we can get you full marks on 4 calculation practice questions that were actually sat by students in the May 2023 paper, which was last year. So let's go through the solutions for each question. And let's talk you through how you do each one and see if we can get you full marks on each individual question. So let's take it away. So the first question, that was a calculation question, and this question was about a table containing information about a small business. You had information such as fixed cost, variable cost, selling price per unit, and of course, break-even level of output. Now it says in the information here, the business increases the selling price of its product to £6.50 per unit. Originally, it was £5. It says, using the information in Table 1, calculate the decrease in the break-even level of output. The decrease, you are advised to show your workings. So it doesn't want students to work out what the new break-even level of output is. It wants you to work out how much it is decreased from the 4,000 units. Now, we know already, because it's increased, the selling price per unit has increased. We're now going to see this break-even level of output drop. Now, the first thing I would do to tackle this question to find your new break-even level of output is you need to know what the formula is for break-even. So I'll put this on your screen now and you can work through this on your computer or with a pen and paper with me. All right, so your first step is you need to know what your break-even formula is. So it's your fixed costs divided by your selling price per unit minus your variable costs. And they work that out to be 4,000 units originally. Now, to work out your new break-even level of output, in step 2, you do your 10,000 because the fixed costs have stayed the same, divided by £6.50, which is your new selling price per unit, minus £2.50 as your variable costs have stayed exactly the same. All right, so on your calculator, of course, that should come out as 2,500 units. We'll just do a little demo together on the right-hand side here. Now I've got the calculator up. So if you're in your exam, you would do £6.50. And you can do minus £2.50, which of course should give you 4. And then if you divide that by 10,000, so we do 10,000 divided by 4, we should get an answer of 2,500 units. So as we can see now, the business has to sell less units now in order to break even. Now, in step 3, it wants you to know how much it has dropped by. So how much has the break-even level of output decreased by? Now, originally it was 4,000, of course. And now it has gone down to 2,500 units. So the decrease in the level of units is 1,500 units. And again, you can demonstrate this in your exam. You can follow the steps exactly as I'm doing here. 4,000 minus 2,500 gives you 1,500 units. All right, so your final step, once you worked out the decrease in the break-even level output, is to put your answer where the examiner wants it. Now, interestingly here, you can still get your full marks. It's a 2-mark answer. You can still get your full marks for just writing the right answer in there. But of course, if you work through your steps logically as you go through it in your 3 steps there, that will get you at the right answer there. So I hope that helps you a lot by getting full marks on that question. Okay, next question is slightly easier, I guess. We just cancel the calculator here. So we have another figure 1 here. It shows the number of units sold per month by a business from February to April, as you can see here on the x-axis along the bottom. The selling price for each unit was £5.20. Now the question asks, using the information in figure 1, which is here, calculate the revenue for March. You are advised to show your workings, and there is another 2 marks available for this answer here. Now, the only bar you are looking at, of course, is the question is asking the revenue for March. Now, the first thing I would do is have in your mind what the correct formula is to work out your revenue, okay? And of course, you can work through this exactly the same as I did in the last question. So to work out your revenue, it's your units sold, which is here, 7,200, multiplied by your price, which you sold each unit for, which is £5.20. So if you do that on your calculator, so if you do 7,200 multiplied by £5.20, you should come out with an answer of £37,440. So your revenue for March as an answer should be £37,440. Okay, for the next question, so this is the third question of 4. We're looking at a table 2 again, which shows the forecasts from the business plan for month 1 of Lily Heating Limited. Now, for a specific scenario attached to this question as well, which you will read in the paper. Now, it's got some cash inflows here, figure. It has cash outflows, and it also has an opening balance figure here as well. Now, it says, using the information in table 2, which is here, calculate Lily Heating Limited's forecasted closing balance at the end of month 1. You're advised to show your workings. And again, there's 2 marks attached to this question. If you arrive at the right answer without any workings, again, they will award you full marks. Now, the interesting thing here again is it's all about knowing your formulas. So knowing what a cash flow forecast is and the different formulas around that as well. And if you know that from your revision, you'll be comfortable with doing these sorts of questions. So to work out your closing balance on a cash flow forecast, you have to do the following formula. So it's your opening balance, which is here, plus your net cash flow. Now in brackets here, and you can write this down as you're doing this with me, it's your cash inflows, which is here, 8,600, minus your cash outflows. So we've put that into an equation for you for step 2. And again, you can follow this through with me again with a pen and paper. It's your 8,600 plus 11,000 gives you minus £2,400 for your net cash flow. Now, of course, in step 3, you must now add that to your original opening balance. So you would do 4,000 plus your minus 2,400, which gives you an answer of £1,600. And again, we can do all this on the right-hand side. In your exam, you can be working through these questions, with your calculator to give you some assistance. So if you do 4,000 and then add your minus 2,400, it will come out as £1,600. You put that in your answer box here, and that will give you your closing balance at the end of month 1. And that question is done. 2 marks in the bag with 3 steps. Okay, last question, guys. This is the very last question for the calculation style ones on the paper. So it says, as part of a market research, Amelia collected quantitative research, that's numerical research, from the Birmingham City Council website. Some of the information can be seen in table 3, which is listed here. Now, you have several bits of information in table 3, as you can see. You have a row of age, males, females, and you also have a category for total as well. And it's displaying the 2019 population by 5-year age groups. And it says, using the information in table 3, which is here, calculate to 2 decimal places the percentage of people in the age group 45 to 49, which is this row here, that are female only. You are advised to show your workings. So the nice thing with this question is you're only working with one of the rows out of the categories that are listed here. So 45 to 49, and you're only working with the female category. So to work out your females in this particular category here, the formula you'd need to use is your females, which is 33,700, divided by your total, and then multiplied by 100 to get your percentage. So if we work that in step 2, and we'll do that together on the calculator now, if we just cancel the original question, it's 33,700, which is listed just here, guys, divided by 66,700, and then multiplied by 100, which gives you 50.52473. Now, if we work it out just like the question wants us to 2 decimal places, it'd like it to 2 decimal places only. So, of course, we just screw off the 4 there. We'll do 50.52 as our answer. Okay. And again, 2 marks are in the bag if you can correctly identify the answer, but do show your working step by step. It will help you arrive systematically at the right answer. I hope that was really helpful for you in getting full marks on those 4 questions. And I hope you feel a bit more comfortable now with calculation style questions. Just like to finish the video with a massive thank you. If you give me a like and a subscribe, it'd be much, much appreciated. And don't forget to follow the channel. We're on Twitter, Instagram. We're also on TESS, and we're on Facebook as well. We'll look forward to seeing you all on the next video in the next week or so. Thank you.